very wonderful question has been raised by Mr. Ray. What is a business? My ideas are also related to the business, but business in a new environment, business in a new situation. I would just tell about my little bit journey for a minute. I did my MBA from IIM Ahmedabad long back, 1973. Then I started my corporate journey with the banking and the financial sector. I have moved from place to place, including the CEO of US operations, CEO of the Australia, New Zealand operations, managing director of one of the credit card companies also. And now, after having the superannuation in 9, I'm contributing with my passion, with my desire to serve the society in the academic field also. So my joining over here is out of my passion only to share some of my thoughts. What do I observe over here in this group? The participants belong to the different cadres and the categories. One is, as Poddar sir is also here, third generation, top notch, means first generation. Second generation, youngsters, those who have already recently started into the business. And the third generation is basically who would like to start. So on that basis I have worked out, I have done my homework, I have prepared some of the slides which I would like to share. Some of the points may be relevant to the first generation, some of the points would be for the new generation also. Kindly bear with me with some of the ideas. Friends, we are working in a new economy, new scenario. Changes are taking place at every place, worldwide, global economy. We have to manage ourselves, that's why this connect. And I believe some of the words which I would pick up with this connect only I would share and I would like to elaborate. Connect, connect, connect. This is the mantra. If we cannot connect with the society, if we cannot connect with the customers, if we cannot connect with our vendors, if we cannot connect with our mentors also, definitely we would not be doing Poddar sir profitable business, but I would add the word legitimate profit on sustainable competitive advantage. Sir, you have rightly mentioned on the side, the profit is the growth, business is for the growth, but which type of the growth? We can provide the sustainable competitive advantage. And sustainable competitive advantage will come only with the two things. One is whether we can create the differentiation. If we can create the differentiation, definitely our business in the long run will be on the sustainable competitive advantage. Then second is whether we can create in our existing business or the future business the value addition. If SP Garg here in the session can provide little bit of the value addition, then the purpose of my coming over here would be justified and served. So kindly believe that you have to create the differentiation, you have to create with value addition. This is my strong philosophy. I will start my journey. After doing my MBA, when I joined the banking system, my first loan which I sanctioned in the year 1974 was only of 100 rupee at the time. That too not only a small, a mini borrower. And you can imagine when I retired as the general manager and the head of the CEO of the different organizations, my financial power must have been, you can very well, I will not quote over here. So this is the journey of the entrepreneurship. Whosoever sitting over here, whether the CEO, whether the leader, whether the manager, whether a promising entrepreneur, everyone has to be the corporate entrepreneur. Please differentiate entrepreneur and the corporate entrepreneur. And corporate entrepreneur would be who contributes with his, one of the points in the slide was creativity and the innovation. Those organizations and those CEOs and those leaders who try to encourage the creativity and the innovation amongst their employees, those organizations should always flourish, always flourish. Some of the successful examples are before us. In India also, there is a book titled, you must have heard the name of Mr. Vineet Nair. Vineet Nair says, employees first. Employees first. Why? This is the mantra for him. that his company SCL has done the wonders. Just now he was showing the slide of that gentleman, Mr. Arunachalam. So these are all creativity and the innovation. This is the another point. Coming to the, sometimes I will go on the structured presentation, sometimes I will talk on my own ideas. Friends, tomorrow, a very important day, besides this festive season, our country, our Honorable Prime Minister is starting a program in the honor of Ambedkar sir, from Gramodaya to Bharat Uday. What does it mean? Moving in a new direction. Earlier, all these developmental programs and the startup program which our Honorable CM also started in Rajasthan last year, definitely it has contributed. Mudra. Can we imagine how much wonderful work has been done for the small borrowers for Connect? Mudra is not a scheme, it is not a product, it is not a service, but it is the overall contribution in the direction of the connect with the common man, connect with the people. Those who have heard about the fourth, this one, economic forum meeting, World Economic Forum meeting, which recently concluded in Davos. The most emerging point which has come, those who are the youngsters, they will have to appreciate, they must appreciate and they should take it too. There the speakers have come out with the idea of the fourth industrial revolution. They are not talking of this type of ordinary mechanical revolution, industrial revolution, but fourth industrial revolution. And what fourth industrial revolution means? This type of the skill development. The entire globe wants skill. Development of the skill and skill and skill. And that report mentions that India is moving ahead. India is moving ahead in that direction. So this is the scenario, future scenario for the mentors. How we can contribute for the development of the new talent, new people in our organizations. For the second group, how to take care of the society and the employees, and for the young generation, some of the mantras I would like to mention over here. I will not go through with this now, I can manage it with this. Okay. Those who have recently heard and read IMF report, Goldman Sachs report, what do they say? India is moving ahead. So my first request to all young generation and my senior people also, have confidence in yourself, your activities, your business, your limitations also. Because the limitations means when there are the challenges, then you can convert them into the opportunities. So have confidence in our economy, have confidence in the policies, have confidence in our own organizational system, have confidence in your own self. So believe in self. What is the believe in self? Kindly have the positivity ideas, and all these type of activities would help us further. Second important, here I'm not, okay. Second important point I would like to mention after this connect. Communicate. That is a must. Communicate. Whenever I use these three words, I have taken it from the management guru Peter Drucker, and the same philosophy I follow. Why we say three times? Lightly, we remember Vidyavala. Picture chalti hai, entertainment. With the same philosophy, the things work. Communicate. Be with the people, be with the society, be with the customers, in the good days as well as in the bad days also. When our company faces a tough time also, as a CEO or as the Vice President and the President, our duty is to communicate clear-cut, constant communications with the customers, with the employees, with the people, with the stakeholders, then they are with us. So this communication includes another important point. Those who have read some of those believe to love reading, Daniel Goleman is one of the most influential psychologist person. He has come out with the concept emotional connect. IQ is one part. IQ is one part. But second important part for our business development, for our relationship management is the emotional connect. Whether do we have the connectivity with our people emotionally? Emotionally. There are different types of the styles, approaches he has mentioned, but the concept is, if I as an employee, if I have been connected with my organization, I will deliver better. If my management is connected with the employees emotionally also, purposefully, then organization would grow further. Not only this thing. C.K. Prahlad, in his book, C.K. Prahlad is the management guru, is no more. He was junior to me at IIM Ahmedabad, but I respect him, I salute him. What he says, sir, you have fine business, because my another slide starts only with this thing. An organization or a business can run successfully only if they have the license, not from the government of India, not from the regulatory bodies, but from the society. But from the society. If you can take care of the society, directly, indirectly, whether you talk it as the CSR, whether you talk investment, whether you talk any other thing, without getting the approval of the society, no organization can be on sustainable competitive advantage in the due course. So let us have the emotional connectivity. And why? If I as one of you cannot develop the emotional connect with my target audience over here, we would not be getting the result. Similarly, vice versa. So emotional connect is a must. Take care. Please take care. Please take care. These are the points which I have already covered. This is in New India. We are working in this direction with positivity. Yes. Ray has touched upon the last time. Be the part of the growth story. And sir, please believe me, no one else is going to write down your own growth story. You have to write down your own growth story. You have to put up the extra effort. If you feel some another person will do the branding for you, someone else will do the branding, no my dear sir, you have to do your own branding to be the part of the growth story and change management and industrial development. Good number of the entrepreneurs, they will have to develop the professional connectivity. I'm not talking of the Facebook connectivity, professional connectivity. Be the member of the related organizations, societies, associations, and another professional sites like LinkedIn and others. So that is for industrial development. If I raise a question, how many my new generation friends have read the startup policy of government of Rajasthan? I think, yes, thank you very much sir if you have done. But good, those you have done, we appreciate. But 90% of the entrepreneurs have not gone through with the policies of the government of India or of the government of Rajasthan. Then they say where to go, where to submit the proposal, who is the nodal officer in the industry department. That we have, and this type of the conference or the event help us to know. I understand from the time schedule you have kept one session for knowing about the growth potential in Rajasthan. Salute this gentleman. Salute this gentleman. Why I have taken this slide for this presentation, everyone knows. But this session is basically to refresh. To recollect. To regenerate the idea. We cannot think of in our past style, new system. And when we want to go ahead, we will have to be futuristic, visionary. What is the vision? People do not understand the vision of the CEO of the organization because it is not percolated down to the lowest person. Vision is which people can understand in the most simple words. Most simple words. मेरे सीईओ की आवाज, मेरे सीईओ का मिशन, विजन, अगर मैं या मेरा ड्राइवर भी कॉमन सेंस की भाषा में समझ सकता है, that is the vision. Otherwise, it would remain only in the boards, or only in the annual reports, or in the director's report. So here, this gentleman, great person, says that think for the future and don't be dependent on the laurels of the past, because business people, all great stalwarts, we write balance sheet. We don't write the balance sheet at the quarter end. We do not write the balance sheet at the end of the half year. We do not write the balance sheet at the end of the year. We write balance sheet every day. Every day. That is the contribution. That is the learning. That is the improvement. That is the business. That is the value addition. That is the creativity. That is the innovation. What not? If I cannot write my balance sheet, my profit and loss statement on daily basis in a positive way, no purpose of having that type of the business, and that type of the culture is to be developed. Now, प्लीज, दो ही चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट हैं. आपने कहा बिजनेस रीजनेबल प्रॉफिट, लेजिटिमेट प्रॉफिट. I would take you to an example of the Tata Group, not Ratan Tata sir. Yes, his legal or accounting person went to him, sir, if we do this transaction in this way at the end of the balance sheet, March is over, so in the same way at the time, whatsoever the balance sheet was here, whether December or not, no issue. But point is, sir, if we reclassify this thing, our profit will improve like this. And when the chartered accountant will go to Jamshedji, it is not a matter of 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore, it is definitely must have been a very significant amount. Okay. He just asked one simple question. Is it legitimate? That gentleman says, sir, it is legitimate. Okay, good. Then another point he asked after a pause, is it ethical? Is it ethical? Ethical. Please understand this point. Is it ethical? That person was not having the answer. Jamshedji got the answer. Well, don't do. The business is dependent on two things. One is your sustainability, one is ethical approach, and your own value system. Tata Steel, again I am coming back to the Tata because I respect this group in a big way. Not only myself, all of you must be. Tata Steel, their tagline says, समझिएगा, वैल्यू सिस्टम और कल्चर पे मैं आऊंगा अभी थोड़ी देर बाद, तो उसमें और डिटेल बात होगी. वो कहते हैं, जयपुर में भी उनके बिलबोर्ड्स की होल्डिंग थी, उसमें लिखा हुआ था, our value system, Tata Steel कहता है, our value system is stronger than the steel. Our value system is stronger than the steel. What does it mean? They believe the business is to be done on the ethical, transparent and in the trust manner. Only then we will grow. Short-term gains is a different thing, but the young generation who is sitting over here, definitely they will have to appreciate this point that the business will have to be. So this is the winning strategy. Winning strategy. What is the winning strategy? We try to be ethical. Question was asked to Bill Gates. You have to recruit the people. There are two qualities of the person. One is, person is very, very intelligent. And another person who believes in the ethics, to whom you would like to recruit, take. He did not give the positive answer for the first category of the person who is highly intelligent. No, I would like to take a person on the senior position who is having the, yes, ethical, who believes in the transparency, who believes in the trust. So here, my dear friend, business, everything, These are all the quotes which I have taken from the different references with my practical life. If I do not think of my customer, I will be doomed. So everything in business begins and ends with business only. And business we have already defined. And the customer. Business starts and ends with the customer only. Move ahead. Now sir, successful strategies किसी दूसरे पर निर्भर नहीं है. Mr. Ray is not going to give you any formula of the success. You go and apply it. You cannot purchase the success bottle from the big bazaar. Success depends only on one word. For when I say you, otherwise for I. We will have to do the extra effort. Refuse, nothing doing. I will be successful. अगर ये विल पावर होगी तब आगे बात बनती है. I refuse to be anything but to be successful. Yes. Now, a few of the points which I have picked up on my CRM basis. I'm a very keen observer, I'm a very keen performer, and I'm a very keen learner, and I always accept my limitations also. I tell you in my journey, when you talk of the leadership, there are certain parameters on which a person will have to be perfect. So, it comes customer here. Bank One of the biggest financial conglomerate in US, their tagline says, we treat the customers the way we would want to be treated ourselves. जिस सिंगापुर एयरलाइन, किसी ने सिंगापुर एयरलाइन का लोगो देखा है? नहीं, सिंगापुर गर्ग, popularly known as the Singapore Garg. Very popular, reliable CRM airline company in the world because they treat their customers well. MasterCard. If we do not take care of our customers, someone else will. ये हो रहा है, रोजाना हो रहा है कि हमारा कारोबार कोई दूसरा ले जाता है because we have not bothered for the customer. Now team. This I already touched upon. ये देखिए, this iceberg, ये बहुत beautiful slide है which I have taken from the Daniel Goleman book. IQ is a very small part. Most important part is the EQ. टीम वर्क में मैं एक बात जरूर आपसे अर्ज करना चाहूंगा. मैंने अपने 40 साल की कॉर्पोरेट जिंदगी में महसूस किया है, वो है ordinary people deliver extraordinary results. Please note this point, my youngsters, my mid managers. Ordinary people deliver the extraordinary results. ये मत कहिए कि गांव का आया हुआ MBA या टेक्नोक्रेट या क्या करेगा, नहीं. ये टियर 2 और टियर 3 और टियर 4 सेंटर्स के लोग ही आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में पॉजिटिव मोटिवेशन के द्वारा वंडरफुल रिजल्ट्स देते हैं, बशर्ते हम में कैपेसिटी हो. तो प्लीज नेवर अंडर एस्टिमेट द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ एनी पर्सन. ऑर्डिनरी पीपल विल डिलीवर द extraordinary result. Now, must have enjoyed this man somewhere. You must have read the books. Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson. Read some of the articles, books also. Why have I picked up? Respect for the Tata sir, respect for this Richard Branson. There are thousands and thousands of the examples. I'm not quoting here Google and others, but something. Please, Richard Branson. Someone would like to supplement me on Richard Branson? कोई ने पढ़ा हो?
Founder of Virgin Airline.
पूरी जिंदगी का इनका मकसद था, खुद बीमार थे, 8वीं क्लास पास नहीं कर पा रहे थे. आज वो फाउंडर हैं और किस तरीके से joy and happiness, nothing else. He has established more than 200 companies big under the brand name of the Virgin. 200 companies with fun and joy. total autonomy to their CEOs and the people who are working over there. He has developed the culture of the brand culture of the Virgin only, nothing else. No guidelines from the corporate office. Every SBU, strategic business unit of the Virgin Group, would take their own decisions. It is not delegation, it is not autonomy, but it is the total involvement and the commitment of the Virgin people in the business growth of this thing. Here, joy and fun. छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल दूंगा. He is one of the biggest airline, Virgin Airlines, और इनके अलग अलग नाम हैं, Virgin Asia, Virgin America, this thing. He said small things matter. Surprise, ASAP, as soon as possible नहीं. ASAP को हम जनरली क्या करते हैं?
As soon as possible.
No, anything at any place. Anything at any place. So what you see? One fine morning, the CEO of the airline serves the customers. इससे बड़ा joy और fun क्या होगा? Small things matter. Small things matter. It is not the big things, but small things. No one would forget this type of the contribution of the CEO. Another example I would like to quote. Pune, real. Gangaram story. It is the Gangaram case, which I have read. I have picked up. I loved it. There is a businessman, well-established businessman. He travels Pune to Bombay quite often. He works over there, so many activities. One day he did not take his driver and the car to Mumbai. Does not matter. He gets the news. You see, emotional connect. Small things matter. Impressions, positivity. He gets the news. He said, your driver Gangaram is no more. Sorry, very sorry. He tells to his people, do all the formalities, other things, wait for me. I will be coming as early as possible. Everything was done. He reaches over there. He visits his house. Now, the importance of the EQ, small things matter. Small things become big. Impressions. He asked the people to put the dead body coffin in the same car at the back seat where he used to sit. गंगाराम की डेड बॉडी को, कॉफिन को उन्होंने उस गाड़ी में रखा और उन्होंने कहा, जिस ड्राइवर ने 25 साल तक मेरी सेवा की है, उसकी अंतिम यात्रा की गाड़ी मैं खुद चलाऊंगा. और सैल्यूट फॉर दैट जेंटलमैन, आई एक्सपेक्ट. और उन्होंने उसकी अंतिम यात्रा की ड्राइविंग खुद की. ये छोटे छोटे एग्जाम्पल्स हैं, लेकिन कितने इम्प्रेसिव एग्जाम्पल्स हैं जो आपके बिजनेस को सस्टेनेबिलिटी देते हैं. ऐसी घटनाएं छोटी छोटी कई तरह की हम लोग करते हैं, लेकिन ये कुछ कोटेबल हो जाती हैं. तो दिस इज द.
So who was this gentleman who drove his driver?
Sir, if you will go on the Google search, the name of the driver was Gangaram, but in this list I do not remember. I have, you can, I will. Now friends, sir, स्ट्रेटेजी की बात कर रहे थे. स्ट्रेटेजी की दो पार्ट हैं. पहला पार्ट आप लोगों ने बात करके आइडिया की बात कर दी. मैं आइडिया इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट, that is strategy. Is that for successful strategy is the second important part is the implementation. Most of the things fail at the implementation level. For developing the positive strategy, organizational culture is a must. हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की अपनी अपनी कल्चर हो जाती है. सबसे सस्ते सबसे अच्छे 5 दिन वो क्या बंदा बोलता है. मैं आपको क्वालिटी की बात नहीं करता ज्यादा, मैं आपको किसकी बात करता हूं. अरे मेरे साथ तो रहिए भैया, आप साथ नहीं है. सबसे सस्ते सबसे अच्छे 5 दिन. या वॉलमार्ट कहता है एवरी डे लो प्राइस. वॉलमार्ट क्या कहता है? एवरी डे दे नेवर गिव एनी डिस्काउंट. वॉलमार्ट इज द ग्रुप which never give any discount to anyone, because they say our price is on every day. ये किशोर बिहानी सर, राजस्थान का बंदा, कहता है सबसे सस्ते, क्या कहता है? प्राइस। ऑन प्राइस फ्रंट दे आर प्रोवाइडिंग द लीडरशिप। तो कल्चर क्या हो गया? प्राइस। दूसरे का कल्चर क्या होगा? किसी का अलग अलग कल्चर होगा, सर्विस होगा। कोई कहेगा प्रोडक्टिविटी की बात करेगा, कोई इनोवेशन की बात करेगा, कोई क्रिएटिविटी की बात करेगा। विनीत नायर ने एम्प्लॉइज की बात की, वगैरह वगैरह। ट्रीट योर कस्टमर्स वेल। ये कुछ बुक्स हैं, आपने किसी ने पूछा था। Just the presentation would be with all of you. I will request the organizers to pass it on to all the members whose email IDs are there. Sir, don't worry, don't worry. Face to face, connect. Whether my face is lovable or not, but you will have to be here with me. And the most important point in the organization says, even if you do not like the face of someone, you will have to face that gentleman or that lady on regular basis. ये होता है. Organization members are just like the family members. You cannot change the relations, you cannot change your relative. In the same thing, organization people are the part and parcel of your growth story. Connect. So these are some of the books. Very good book. And this last book which I mentioned, The Virgin Way, it summarizes all these approaches and this thing. Business कौन देगा? आप कोई बिजनेस नहीं देते, मैं कोई बिजनेस नहीं देता, बिजनेस केवल मेरे एम्प्लॉइज देते हैं। पहले मैं आइडिया पर आता हूं, आइडिया को डेवलप करता हूं, टीम वर्क को बनाता हूं। एंड माय रिक्वेस्ट टू द यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, काइंडली आइडेंटिफाई सम सुटेबल मेंटर्स ऑल्सो। मेंटर्स का होना बहुत जरूरी है। जैसे अपने घर में पेरेंट्स का और फादर और मदर का होना जरूरी है, इसी तरह हर एंटरप्रेन्योर को अपने मेंटर्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना है। जयपुर में बहुत है मेंटर्स जो सेल्फलेस सर्विस देते हैं। कार देखो वाले दोनों बंदों ने कुछ कनेक्टिविटी के द्वारा रतन टाटा सर को अपना मेंटर बनाया है। यहां पर बड़े बड़े दिग्गज बैठे हैं इंडस्ट्री के, जो फर्स्ट जनरेशन के हैं, थर्ड जनरेशन के लिए वो मेंटरशिप का काम कर सकते हैं। I also provide my little bit, a drop in the ocean, to support the youngsters wherever they want, whether they are CAs, whether they are CMAs, whether they are company secretaries, or whether they are the MBAs, whatsoever guidance and the support I can provide. So please provide the mentorship to the youngsters. बेंचमार्किंग करिए, रिव्यू करिए, अपनी परफॉर्मेंस को देखिए। नॉट ओनली ऑन द फाइनेंशियल बेसिस, फाइनेंशियल इज ए मस्ट। जिन्होंने बैलेंस स्कोर कार्ड का नाम सुना होगा, बैलेंस स्कोर कार्ड में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की ग्रोथ जब भी होगी, फाइनेंशियल तो होना जरूरी है, बट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन विल हैव टू बिकम लर्निंग एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। इट मीन्स वेदर यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन द पीपल बाय ऑल दिस टाइप ऑफ द programs and activities. लॉन कटर स्ट्रक्चर। एक लड़का है छोटा सा, लॉन कटिंग करता है कहीं पर, किसी डिपार्टमेंटल स्टोर में जाता है, मालिक से कहता है कि एक फोन कर लो। बोले कर लो बेटा। फोन करता है किसी घर पर, मैम आई एम ए लॉन मोवर बॉय, I want a job. That lady replies, thank you very much for calling. I already have a lawnmower with me. What? No sir, ma'am, I will do a better job. No, I'm satisfied with his services. Ma'am, I will work at a lower cost. No, nothing good. That boy was so desperate. And that the owner of that shop, the phone he used, he was listening that conversation. Thank you very much, मुझे नहीं जरूरत है। मालिक ने कहा फोन वाले ने कि बेटा तुम मेरे यहां काम कर लेना, मैं तुम्हें जॉब दूंगा। उसने कहा थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। तो बोले ये क्या कर रहे थे तुम? बोले मैं उन्हीं मैम से जिनसे मैं जिनके यहाँ पर काम करता हूँ, मैं उनसे अपना रिव्यू इनडायरेक्टली, जिसको मिस्ट्री शॉपिंग के नाम से भी कहते हैं, मैं मिस्ट्री शॉपिंग कर रहा था। वो देखिए उस लड़के मिस्ट्री शॉपिंग कर रहा था कि whether my owner or my person boss is satisfied with my services or not. This is the benchmarking. This is the review. This is the mechanic. My dear sir, my dear friends, kindly do your own benchmarking. मेरा रिव्यू मैं खुद नहीं कर पाऊंगा. ये बड़े बड़े CEOs को, लीडर्स को भ्रम है कि मैं खुद हूं, I'm the best, I'm the best. Nothing doing, you are not the best. When people say you are the best and you are contributing for my company, that is the strategy to win. That is the strategy. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, no. I will be coming to the concluding side, though I have some 10 things also. It's बहुत beautiful. We are all in the race, big race. रेस के साथ पहला अगर आप एक गॉड कोड जोड़ दीजिएगा, जी, इट बिकम्स ग्रेस. लेकिन साथ में एक लिमिट, एक पॉइंट और है. भगवान में भरोसा करें, लेकिन भगवान के भरोसे ना रहें. ये यंगस्टर्स के लिए है, MBAs के लिए है. और सर, इन फ्यूचर आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू, whenever you organize such type of the event, to make it more useful, kindly involve some academic institutions and their managers and their MBAs and the technocrats also, because they are the future of the country. The second generation is okay, but you have to take care of that thing also. So भगवान में विश्वास करें, लेकिन भगवान के भरोसे रहें. 80-20 ही काम करेगा, 20-80 नहीं होगा. 20-80 कभी नहीं होगा, 80-20 ही रहेगा. I hope 80-20 now you understand. Your own hard work, dedication, sincerity, respect, that is 80. 20% is the grace of the means your luck also. जो एटीट्यूड की स्लाइड को मैंने बहुत जल्दी से पास ऑन किया, मैंने कहा बड़े बड़े सीनियर लोग कहेंगे ये क्या छोटी सी स्लाइड है, लेकिन उसको अब मैं यहाँ कोट करना चाहूंगा. बहुत से वर्ड्स हैं मनी, और सारे जितने भी अल्फाबेट्स हैं A to Z, आप उनको 1 to 26 के मार्क्स दे दीजिए. A for 1 and Z for दे दीजिएगा. बाद में घर जाकर के एक्सरसाइज कीजिएगा, और कुछ ने की होगी, और कुछ लोगों ने मोबाइल पर अपने व्हाट्सएप वगैरह पे देखा भी होगा. मैंने कोई बोला, पहले ही मैंने कह दिया था, आई एम नॉट अ कैरिस्मेटिक लीडर, आई एम एन ऑर्डिनरी पर्सन हु बिलीव्स दैट ऑर्डिनरी पीपल डिलीवर एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी रिजल्ट. उसमें देखिए, लक, मनी, हार्डवर्क, सिंसियरिटी, नॉलेज, इन सबको आप जोड़ते चलिए. किसी ने की है कभी ये एक्सरसाइज? अल्टीमेटली अगर आप लंच, जब अपना लंच टाइम होगा, टी टाइम भी होगा, अपने कागज पर एक्सरसाइज कर लीजिएगा. किसी पर भी, सर ने बिल्कुल सही कहा, अगर आप एटीट्यूड के अल्फाबेट्स को जो न्यूमेरिकल मार्क्स मिले हैं उनको जोड़ दीजिएगा, तो 100% रिजल्ट केवल एटीट्यूड का आता है. देख लीजिए, कर लीजिए. ये मेरा कोई इजाद किया हुआ नहीं, ये केवल सीखा हुआ है. पॉजिटिविटी. सो ग्रेट. फाइनली यही वर्ड्स हैं. बहुत तकलीफें आएंगी. SP गर्ग, when he was in charge of the Australia, Fiji and those small islands, New Zealand, one of my branch managers committed suicide in the branch. Suicide in the branch. I was the CEO from India. A big issue. Which one? Expat and the local. That manager was a local. He was from a different community also. Another this community versus that community. Accept. God is great. So many agitations were there in that island country. I would give you the name also. Fiji Island. I was in charge of the Fiji operations also. At a time, which time of the Fiji operations? When Mr. Mahendra Chaudhary of our Indian origin, he was the PM and he was toppled down. So big racial conflict also. I was not allowed to leave my house also for several days. But Almighty is great. A suicide note was found by the police after 15 days, where his first sentence started, "My respectful salute to my CEO, Mr. Garg. But on account of certain, which reasons I will not quote, on account of this thing, I am taking this step." So believe in God, and when life gives you the lines, please come, जंबल कर दीजिएगा, उल्टा कर दीजिएगा, सारी की सारी कठिनाइयां बदल जाएंगी और you will get the smile. You will get the smile. This is the another strategy. Have perseverance, have faith, have confidence. और कोई स्ट्रेटेजी की जरूरत नहीं है. बड़े बड़े प्लान फेल हो जाएंगे, बी प्लान फेल हो जाएंगे. कॉन्फिडेंस रखिए, हैप्पीनेस. और कहते हैं सबसे बेस्ट ड्रेस कौन सी? स्माइल, स्माइल, स्माइल. इफ यू आर हैप्पी, दैट इज द बेस्ट थिंग. This quote. Your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. Personality ये नहीं है, dress up only. Your knowledge, your confidence, how to handle the people, how to solve the problem. These are all your personality cards. And then subsequently it becomes the. सर मैं आपको दे दूंगा. और आपसे ही सीखा होगा आप लोगों ने मिलकर के. आपके साथ जब चाय पिएंगे तो उसके साथ कुछ और सीखेंगे. लाइफ इज ऑलवेज ए कंटिन्यूअस लर्निंग प्रोसेस. प्लीज एक चीज, यस, एक वक्त यू विल गिव मी 5-7 मिनट्स मोर. आराम से कैसे? आपके आराम तो इनकी तकलीफ हो जाए तो ना. प्लीज 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 अनदर पॉइंट लर्निंग फ्रॉम दिस जेंटलमैन. आप अपने आराम के लिए दूसरे को तकलीफ में मत डालिए. लाइट अवे. ओके. जिंदगी के 3 फेज हैं. यंगस्टर्स के लिए पहला लर्निंग है. लर्निंग, सेकंड इज अर्निंग. दोनों चीजें होना बहुत जरूरी है. और अल्टीमेटली बाद में गिविंग. लर्निंग, लर्न, अर्न एंड देन गिव. जो सीनियर्स हैं उनको मेंटरशिप का काम क्या है? वो गिविंग टू द सोसाइटी. मुस्कुराते रहिए हमेशा. इसके बिना कुछ और नहीं. कुछ और भी बातें हैं, मैं आपको संक्षिप्त में कहना चाहूंगा. बहुत सी बातें हैं लेकिन खजाना भरा हुआ है साहब. नहीं, खजाना तो सीखा है, लिया है. स्मॉल थिंग्स मैटर में एक बात जरूर कहूंगा. अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की छोटी छोटी सक्सेस, सफलता को सेलिब्रेट कीजिए. किसी की बर्थडे है, सेलिब्रेट कीजिए. किसी के हैप्पी मोमेंट्स हैं, सेलिब्रेट कीजिए. किसी ने टारगेट अचीव किया है, सेलिब्रेट कीजिए. ये छोटी छोटी सफलता की बातें उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को सक्सेसफुल, सस्टेनेबल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बनाएंगी. आखिरी में मैं एक ही बात कहूंगा, पर्टिकुलरली टू द यंगस्टर्स. बिलीव इन कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस, बिलीव इन कंप्लायंस. बड़े बड़े ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फेल हो गए हैं जिन लोगों ने कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस और कंप्लायंस पर बिलीव नहीं किया. तो जो हमारा ये सेगमेंट है, स्मॉल मीडियम, इनको ये बात अभी से सीख लेना जरूरी है. हमें कंप्लायंस ओरिएंटेड होना है, हमें गवर्नेंस को फॉलो करना है. चाहे वो छोटा सा क्लॉज हो, चाहे बड़ा क्लॉज हो. रेस्पेक्ट द रूल ऑफ द कंट्री, रेस्पेक्ट द रेगुलेटर्स ऑल्सो. एंड फाइनली फ्रेंड्स, which I don't say I do always. Respect your nature. Respect your environment. Respect your parents. Respect your seniors. And respect your society. सोसाइटी को अगर हम रेस्पेक्ट करते तो क्लीन इंडिया, विल इंडिया का कोई प्रोग्राम की जरूरत ही नहीं थी. बट वी हैव नॉट रेस्पेक्टेड आवर ओन सोसाइटी, वी हैव नॉट रेस्पेक्टेड आवर ओन एनवायरनमेंट, वी हैव नॉट इवन रेस्पेक्टेड आवर पेरेंट्स आल्सो. सो माय रिक्वेस्ट टू द यंगस्टर्स पर्टिकुलरली, काइंडली रेस्पेक्ट द ऑल दिस थिंग्स. दैट्स व्हाई इसका मॉडल है 3P मॉडल. 3P मॉडल जो ट्रिपल बॉटम लाइन प्रॉफिट लाइन है, उसमें 3P है. टाइम नहीं है वरना उसको एक्सप्लेन करता, बट इन समरी यही कहूंगा कि रेस्पेक्ट एवरीथिंग. रेस्पेक्ट, जब आप उनको रेस्पेक्ट करेंगे तो ईश्वर आपकी रेस्पेक्ट खुद करने लगेगा. और 3 चीजें हैं। प्रोफेशनल लाइफ वो होना बहुत जरूरी है, उसके बिना ग्रोथ नहीं होगा। पर्सनल लाइफ एंड योर स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ। स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ मैं इस स्टेज पे आके बोल सकता हूं केवल। प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में तो हमें आगे बढ़ना है, कठोर कंपटीशन है, लेकिन अगर हम एथिकल होंगे तो प्रोफेशनल लाइफ ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी अच्छी होगी। पर्सनल लाइफ को कभी सैक्रिफाइस मत कीजिएगा, जो हम सीनियर्स ने शायद की है ज्यादा। पर्सनल लाइफ मीन्स आपकी जो अपनी हॉबीज हैं, इंटरेस्ट हैं, उनको आप इनकलकेट करते रहिए, कनेक्टिविटी एस्टेब्लिश करते रहिए। मुझे याद नहीं, मुझे पता नहीं आप में से कितने लोग रोजाना अपने पुराने 3 दोस्तों को फोन करते होंगे। व्हाट्सएप पे तो हम बहुत बातें करते हैं, व्हाट्सएप पे तो जोक्स भी शेयर करते हैं, व्हाट्सएप पे तो और भी बातें कर लेते हैं, लेकिन किसी ने उठा करके अपने 3 दोस्तों को कभी बात की है? वही आपका मकसद है, कनेक्टिविटी कनेक्टिविटी कनेक्टिविटी। मेहरबानी करके अपनी हॉबी को कभी सैक्रिफाइस मत कीजिए। अगर आपको हॉकी खेलने का शौक है तो जरूर खेलिएगा, थोड़े टाइम जितना। यानी पर्सनल, अल्टीमेटली एट द एंड ऑफ द कैरियर और एट द एंड ऑफ द बिजनेस क्या होगा? सब कुछ हमारी पर्सनल हॉबीज पर ही आपकी जिंदगी और हमारी जिंदगी निर्भर करेगी। मुझे पढ़ने का शौक है सपोज, तो एवरी डे आई हैव टू रीड मिनिमम 1 hour or 2 hours for reading something. If I have to want to play the chess, if I want to go to the golf club, as per your hobby, that is the personal hobby. Professional एज में बढ़ाना है, पढ़ना पड़ेगा, समझना पड़ेगा, आर्टिकल्स को देखना पड़ेगा, लेटेस्ट डेवलपमेंट्स को देखना पड़ेगा, इंडस्ट्रियल एक्टिविटीज को देखना पड़ेगा, कॉम्पिटिटर्स क्या कर रहे हैं उनके बारे में हमें समझना होगा। ये हमारी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ है, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ। एंड फाइनली, व्हाट्सएवर, I will not talk religion. Religion is a different thing. Whatsoever is your spiritual approach, that will give you the solace, satisfaction, and happiness. Friends, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to raise this up. मैंने एक मिनट, लेटेस्ट बुक अभी ये पढ़ी है, लेटेस्ट 2 दिन पहले की बुक है। बुक नहीं पढ़ी है, मैंने इसका रिव्यू पढ़ा है और आर्टिकल पढ़ा है। मिस्टर गोविंद राजन है, वन ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट प्रोफेसर। लेटेस्ट बुक है 3 box सॉल्यूशन विच इज यूजफुल फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस। ये क्या कहते हैं? हाउ टू फेस मैनेजमेंट चैलेंजेस, बॉक्स अप्रोच। आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स की बात नहीं कर रहे हमेशा। they have what he has divided into the 3 boxes and we have to take care in that way. Thank you very much. I am available. My email address is here. Whenever you want my little bit of the support, I will be with you. Thank you very much for giving me and tolerating me. Yes, I can sometimes understand. No dose, it is only for the antidote. For not to happen bad thing in the life or in the organization for the future. Thank you very much for being with me.